Hello everyone. CBC hit show Heartland has left behind 15 seasons since 2007. Moreover, it surprised its audience even more by broadcasting 2 seasons in 2021. 9 months after the 14th season aired, the 15th season aired. This gets the audience excited about the upcoming season, and season 16 is expected to air next spring-summer. After the 15th season is connected to the drama, the audience is eagerly waiting for the 16th season, but there is a sad rumor that Amy is dead. Is this true? Let's see what we know. As we know, Amy is badly injured, which is sad, at the end of season 13. When a hunter takes aim at a wolf when she is out with her husband, Ty, the couple is caught in the crossfire. Amy survives the bullet wound that missed her critical organs and instead struck her in the shoulder. She recovers and is back out working with her beloved horses by the end of the last episode. So she doesn't die, and she is still alive as of season 15, and we will see her in season 16. But her husband, Ty, unfortunately never fully recovers from his injury and dies. She has a lover named Quinn, who was Georgie's coach initially until their connection evolved into a romance. Quinn is an attractive, friendly, and beloved character due to his empathetic personality. Even though there has been some gossip about whether the couple intends to marry or not, they appear to be relaxed and enjoying their best life right now. It's noticed that something wasn't quite right with the information that was published previously to the premiere of season 15. Georgie wasn't mentioned, and she wasn't in any of the behind-the-scenes photos. As the season progressed, we discovered she was actually gone, and we couldn't figure out why. Eventually, Lou explained that Georgie is in Florida practicing for the Olympics. That was at least temporary relief for us, because even if Georgie does lead the series one day, it will not be soon, and she will most likely make a significant comeback to the program in which her arc will dominate the season. At least this is what Georgie supporters hope for. While waiting for Heartland season 16, let's review the latest released episode of the show. Amy gets a letter from Ty's mother, Lily. Lily and Ty's stepfather, Wade, seems to have divorced. As part of their agreement, Lily is given the right to keep Howler, the racing horse she brought to Heartland. She gave Amy a check for a percentage of Howler's profits because Amy is the reason Howler is doing so well in the first place. Amy is apprehensive to accept the check because it was for such a large sum of money. After all, Amy doesn't want to feel like she owed Lily anything. Given Cooper's center's financial issues, she was also concerned about Logan and his future. Logan was thinking of skipping school and searching for employment in the autumn because he knows the center will close shortly and he can't stay at the group home long. Amy was furious, so she tried talking to Logan again, reminding him how she finished high school despite never having been a straight-A student and still regrets not going to university. Amy also told Logan about Ty's experience returning to high school after moving to Heartland and graduating as a vet. Logan, on the other hand, was still unsure, so Amy pulled out Ty's old college coursebook to express to Logan how many options he has if he just works hard and finishes his degree. However, she found something else. Amy searched all of the office cabinets for the coursebook, which she found in the bottom of the metal case, next to a box and an envelope with Amy's name. Amy recognized Ty's signature based on his handwriting. Ty's gift to Amy on their 6th wedding anniversary, which he never got to give her. Amy decided to donate it to an animal therapy clinic. The Dr. Ty Borden Equestrian Youth Center was opened. Clint agreed to continue on as the facility's full-time manager. Logan will also stay at the youth center to continue learning from Amy and to embark on his own horse-working experience. Katie wanted to talk to Lou about what she said about her folks during their camping trip after the meal. Katie also mentioned that it was wrong of her to suggest that she is okay with the way things are now since she saw her parents during Tim's wedding and was hesitant to get her hopes up about them reconnecting. This, combined with Caleb's statement that Peter is still in love with Lou, and that it doesn't have to be as complex as Lou makes it out to be, appeared to help Lou decide what she wanted to do, so she dialed Peter's business phone number. Peter, on the other hand, was in Paris, France, on business. Peter had put Lou in the dark about the trip annoyed her, and all her anxieties about Peter being away on business trips from their first date resurfaced. As a result, Lou lost control and rushed out of her office telling Rick that Peter had abandoned her. Rick contacted Peter and told him he needed to go home right away. As a consequence, Peter was able to join the first flight back to Canada. Lou was surprised to see Peter there. She asked Peter to accompany her for a trail ride. Lou eventually revealed to Peter what she had chosen on that journey. Lou had realized how much she wanted to be with Peter. As a consequence, to honor their reunion, the two kissed. They then went to inform Katie. Katie was obviously pleased by the news, and the tree developed a plan to travel to Florida and tell Georgie the good news. Tim was pleased to see his wife again, but things were not back to usual. Tim was still a touch envious of Ezra and worried about Jessica leaving her expensive condo and rich friends behind to live with him in Hudson. But it wasn't a big deal between them anymore. The doctor's office allegedly called and left many messages while Jessica was in New York, but Jessica didn't react to any of them. As a result, the doctor advised Tim to arrange an appointment with Dr. Wilson in Calgary. Tim was curious about what was going on and why Jessica hadn't shown up for her doctor's visit. Jessica ultimately broke down and explained the entire truth to Tim. Jessica attended her appointment and had some follow-up testing while in New York. She was worried since the doctor's office had left a note for her to call the day before she left New York and didn't return the call. Everything was perfect. Her cancer had not returned and she had been cancer-free for a long time. As a result, the two were relieved and hugged, embracing one another's company and knowing Jessica was well. Finally, Lisa was getting ready to enter her new horse Platinum Bow in the Kentucky Derby. Then, Chuck told the jockey to ride another horse. However, because the horse had yet to be proven when a plastic bag flew in front of it, while Eddie was racing it at full speed to see what it could do, the horse became scared and the jockey fell, fracturing his foot. Lisa needed to find a new jockey just days before leaving for Kentucky. As a result, everything seemed bleak. Jack tried to reassure her, but Lisa ignored. Eddie was watching Lisa and Chuck put other jockeys through their paces when he noticed Eddie. And when the most recent jockey set a time that wasn't even close to Eddie's, the guy himself proposed that they give his cousin Carlos. Carlos had previously built a relationship with Platinum Bow since he worked with the horse and was a rider in Buenos Aires. Carlos did brilliantly, so Lisa agreed to let Carlos ride Platinum Bow in the Kentucky Derby. Lisa and her crew were on their way to Kentucky the next day after a wonderful goodbye with Jack, during which Lisa implored Jack to wish her luck and watch the race on TV. On the day of the major race, Jack, Amy, Lindy, Katie, and Lou gathered around the TV to see how Platinum Bow fared. Everyone was overjoyed when Platinum Bow won the race, even Lisa in Kentucky. This is the end of season 15. Did you like this ending? Do you think the show deserved a better ending? Let us know what you think in the comments below and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.